What's going on, guys? We are back with the movie review teacher. Today, we are going to be covering and reviewing one of the newest releases that came out this past Friday, and that is The Fabulous Four. Now, before we get into that, please make sure you subscribe as we continue along this journey. Follow us on Facebook as well. At the movie review teacher. I will have updates there with new videos coming out, movie releases, and kind of highlighting what we will be doing moving forward. I have officially posted my Deadpool review, so please make sure you go check that out as well. Now, the past 2 weeks, we've had two very big blockbuster hits with Twisters and Deadpool and Wolverine. And with those releases, we still had other releases that may not have been anticipated being put out into theaters. So today we are going to look at the movie Fabulous Four. I actually went and saw this movie this morning, really because I needed to go back to Regal and pick up another one of the Deadpool and Wolverine keychain sets. And so I said we might as well see this movie and add to the movie total this year. As I've mentioned before, I've seen over 140 different movies, or 140 movies this year, including repeats. And I have now seen 100 and I believe 11 brand new movies. Now, looking at the Fabulous Four, you are looking at a group of women that are living their best life as they've gotten older. Really trying to bring back the glory days, it seems. And with this movie, you see a lot of high-level actresses involved. And with that, when you bring a large number of movie actresses together, you expect the movie to be a well-performing movie. Now, in this film, you see a journey where the four women are going on this trip. There's a surprise wedding involved where one of the ladies' husbands had not or died recently, and she's already being remarried. And the one thing that I really got from this movie is it really resembled the movie. I believe it was called Summer Camp. This movie released, I believe, in early June, and it really centered around the older ladies going to back to their summer camp for like a reunion, and really to try to relive the youth and try to escape reality. And that is what I really felt like this movie in Fabulous Four was trying to do as well. So I felt that it was really trying to escape the realities of everything going along. Now, when it comes to the actual movie itself, I personally did not find it enjoyable. I felt that there were parts of this movie that were obnoxious, but I also felt that even with the parts that were obnoxious, that there were still some parts in it that I thought were funny. And I will admit that I did. Now, my only thing is, it all goes back to the movie I mentioned just a minute ago, is it really felt that the movies were very eerily similar. The only difference is they are in two different settings. So in the trailer, you see a lot of the funny parts that are going to be featured in the film. And those parts make this movie what it is. And when I go and I look to how I'm going to review and rate a movie, that is something that is taken into consideration. So how did the movie flow? So when I look at the flow of the movie, I felt that this movie did an okay job at telling a consistent story. When I look at character development, you saw the characters. You saw the way that they were portrayed. You saw the way that what their character was supposed to bring to the film. But then I also have to look at overall enjoyment levels of the film. And with that being said, this movie, The Fabulous Four, really did not reach the levels that I was expecting. My overall review for this movie is a 2.1 out of 5. Now, when I look at a movie that falls almost into the below 2 category, I'm looking at a movie that I would not recommend. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I would not recommend this movie because there are people that will enjoy it. So people that may understand older humor, people that may enjoy the actresses involved, because there are great actresses in this film. And that is something that cannot be taken away. The actresses in this film are great. They all have had big films in their past. But I just don't feel like this story all gelled together for all four of them. And so that 2.1 rating is just based on the movie alone. It's not based on the actresses' performances. Now, if you're interested in movies like this, I would recommend it. But if you're looking for a movie on a Friday night and you're trying to figure out, is this going to be a movie that you should go see? If you're somebody in the younger crowd, don't go see it. But if you're somebody mid 40s, 50s, older, this is a movie for you. This is a movie you will enjoy. I'm not calling you old. My mom and dad are in that category as well. But it is a movie that would fit your interests, where you would understand the whole situation more than maybe somebody who's 30 like me would understand. But overall, it is a okay movie. For me, it did not do what it was supposed to do. But that's partially my fault. But like I said, if you want to go see it, go ahead. It is in theaters. I will say, with Regal, the times are limited, so I don't know how long this film will be in theaters. So make sure you go see it if it's something that interests you. With that being said, make sure you subscribe. Go follow us on Facebook at The Movie Review, and I will talk to you all later.